Hey guys, you're on the bench with Matt, and I got this sweet little gem in the mail today. It is the newest lineup for Diatone in their VTX series, SP series. This is the, see if I get it to focus, the Diatone SP3 48 channel VTX. And this is their stackable VTX, so it fits right in. It's basically the same size as the flight controller. You've got one edge that's going to protrude out the stack just a little bit so that you can see the screen and also access the momentary switch. And this little dude appealed to me in a lot of ways. I fly with a group a lot, so I needed something that I could run a low milliwatt, 25 or 200 milliwatts. But I also fly, by myself the majority of the time, and I need something that I could get some good penetration through trees and also some nice range. So this dude actually offers 4 separate power outputs. There's a little list here, but you've got I think it's 0.5 milliwatts, which would be a pit mode. Basically allows you to power up and not worry about overstepping anyone when you're in the pits, or also if you're at home on the bench just working. So that's a nice feature. You can bump it up to 25 milliwatts, 200 milliwatts, or 600 milliwatts, which is the big selling point of this new SP3 model over the SP2. And another awesome feature, which I was needing to pick up an OSD anyway. This has a built-in OSD, so I was able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, save a little space. I think this dude's going to be a little bit heavier than a standard VTX, but when you figure in the weight of a VTX plus the OSD, it's probably going to be similar. I'm going to put it on a 220X frame, a Space One frame, which is a pretty tight build in itself, and this allowed me to gain a little extra space so that I've not got my RX and VTX smashed so tight in there above the flight controller. And then also I needed a VTX with a pigtail, so that was convenient that it came with that. But this is it. See if I can get the focus a little better. It's very clean. Like I said, it's basically the same size as the flight controller. You've got your momentary switch here, which is going to switch, I believe, one quick press is going to change channels. Hold it for 2 seconds to change bands, or hold it for 5 seconds to change the power output. So one switch to do it all. You have these little lights here, which are going to indicate, the power setting. I believe if both lights are off, you're at pit mode, 0.0 whatever watts, milliwatts. You've got a light for a 25 milliwatt, light for 200 milliwatt, and then both lights on for the 600 milliwatt. But very, very neat little VTX. It also came with a bundle of cords. You've got your little USB cords you can plug it in. I believe that's to program the OSD. I really don't know a whole lot about the features of the OSD, but I'll get back to you guys on that. Then you've got, I think there's 2 cords for each. You've got your VTX video signal input and power wires and plug, and then you've got your OSD data plug. So I thought it was cool they included 2 of each of those for you in case you screw one up or just need an extra. So you've got that. Then you've got a couple, a nut to mount the pigtail down. But this, in my opinion, is a really cool option. I think we're going to see more and more going with this stackable design. It only makes sense. It may not work for everyone. You do have this one side that's going to stick out a little further. I've seen some guys run that out the side, so you can easily access the button and screen. Probably just run it out the back so it's hidden inside, nice and neat. But very cool design, cool idea. I always like to see companies stepping outside the box and trying something new. So I think Diatone has really pulled that off with their SP VTX series. But I plan, once I get this installed, I'm going to try to shoot a little installation video, maybe a setup video for the OSD, and then also give you my review, my input on what I think of it once I get it in the air, what kind of range I get, how it's working, the OSD information. So stay tuned to my channel. subscribe, check out my other videos. Thanks for watching.